Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sana Kassar and I am the student of MS Chemistry. Today we will discuss the topic ENR IEC standards. Let's see the introduction of the topic. EN and IEC standards are crucial tools in the global effort to ensure product safety, quality assurance, and technological harmonizations. These standards serve as formalized guidelines that define product specification, testing methods, and performance criteria. They also play a central role in regulatory frameworks, enabling national and international government to set enforceable safety and performance requirements. In the age of globalization, standards form the backbone of trust, ensuring that consumers, regulators, and industry stakeholders operate on a common platform of reliability and transparency. Now we will understand EN standards means what EN stands for. EN in European norms standards are technical documents developed and maintained by recognized European standardization organizations such as CEN and CENELEC. These standards aim to eliminate trade barriers within the European Union by harmonizing product specifications and safety criteria. EN standards not only streamline manufacturing processes across Europe but also facilitate fair competition among companies by creating uniform product requirements. Next, we see what IEC stands for. The International Electrotechnical Commission is a global organization which is responsible for preparing and publishing international standards in the fields of electrical, electronic, related technologies. IEC standards are used as reference for products development, testing, certification, and regulation. Now we will see the historical background of IEC, means where IEC came from or when it discovered. The IEC was founded in 1906 with the goal of fostering international cooperation in the standardization of electrical equipment and systems. Since its inception, the IEC has grown into a vital institution with participation from more than 170 countries. The organization's influence has grown with the rise of global commerce, and today its standards are recognized as benchmarks for conformity assessment worldwide. Now we will see historical development of EN standards. EN standards evolved as response to the growing need for economic integration and technical consistency among European countries. These standards now underpin much of the technical regulation within the Europe, ensuring that products meet harmonized safety, health and environmental requirements. In addition to supporting economic integration, EN standards serve as a crucial tool for aligning European industries' practices with global sustainability goals. Then why standards matter, or we can say the importance of these standards. Standards serve as the foundation of modern industrial society. They ensure compatibility between components and systems, improve product quality, enhance safety, and protect the environment. EN or IEC standards enable cross-border trade, reduce transaction costs, and minimize product failures. They contribute to environmental sustainability by encouraging resource efficient designs and facilitating recycling. In critical infrastructure like transportation and energy, standards ensure the safety and resilience of essential services. Now we will see development process of EN or IEC standards. The creation of EN and IEC standards follows a structured and inclusive process involving industry, academia, government, and consumers. Drafts are prepared, circulated for comments, revised, and then finalized through consensus. This process ensures technical accuracy and broad acceptance. Then components of a standard documents. On which components these standards consist. Each standard typically include the title, scope, normative references, definitions, technical requirements, testing methods, and access. These components ensure clarity and facilitate implementation across industries. Then we will see some examples of important EN standard. First example is EN ISO 9001, which covers the quality management system and is widely used. It ensures the product's quality. Second example is EN 60601, which governs the safety of medical electrical equipments. Then another example is EN 55032, which ensures EMC compliance in multimedia equipment. These standards illustrate EN's broad applicability. Then we will see some examples of IEC standards. First example is IEC 60335, which ensures household appliance safety. Then another example is IEC 61400 standardizes wind turbine systems, and IEC 60950, which relates to IT equipment safety. These standards support global safety and technological coherence. These standards have been given instrumental in achieving interoperability in complex electrical systems such as those used in aerospace, defense, and urban energy grids. Then we say standards and product certification. Compliance with EN and IEC standard is vital for CE marketing and global certifications. These standards streamline regulatory processes, minimize risk, and open access to international markets. Certification not only assures quality but also protects consumers and reduces the risk of legal liability for manufacturers. It fosters a culture of quality assurance and continuous improvement. Then we see the role of EN standards in the European market. EN standards support EU directives, European directives like the Machinery Directive, EMC Directive. Compliance grants legal certainty and facilitates smooth market entry across European countries. They are particularly vital in new product development, helping R&D teams align their innovations with legal and market expectations right from the design stage. Then we compare EN and IEC standards with each other. EN standards are regional and tailored to European needs, while IEC standards are international standards. Many EN standards are adapted from IEC with minor regional adjustments. Both EN and IEC standards aim to promote safety, quality, interoperability. They differ significantly in scope and application. EN standards are regional, focused on European legal market requirements, and are mandatory if cited in European legislation. IEC standards are international, not legally binding unless adopted into a country's national legislation, and primarily focused on electrotechnical areas. Then we see adoption of IEC standards as EN standards. How we can adopt IEC standard as EN standard. IEC standards are often adopted into EN format, maintaining global alignment while meeting European regulations. This practice simplifies product development and compliance. The adoption of IEC standards as EN standards is a process called harmonization, where international standards developed by the International Electrotechnical Commission, in short we say IEC, are officially recognized and republished by European standardization bodies such as CENELC, European Committee, or Electrotechnical Standardizations. Then we see advantages of these standards EN or IEC for industrial sectors. How these standards are important for industries. The adoption of IEC standards as EN standards provides several important advantages for industrial sector. First and foremost, it facilitates access to the European market as products that comply with harmonized EN or IEC standards automatically meet the essential safety and performance requirements that set by European directives. This reduces the need for duplicate testing and certification, saving both time and cost for manufacturers. Then we see the advantages for governmental bodies. These standards like ENR, IEC, they are also important for governmental bodies. Then now we will discuss advantages that they have for government. For governmental bodies, the adoption of IEC standards as EN standards brings significant strategic and regulatory advantages. Firstly, it simplifies the regulatory framework by aligning national or regional legislation with internationally recognized technical standards, thereby reducing administrative complexity and improving regulatory efficiency. This harmonization supports the implementation of European Union directives such as those related to product safety, environmental protection, energy efficiency, ensuring uniform compliance across all member states. It also enhances consumer safety and public trust as products placed on the market are evaluated according to robust, globally accepted standards. It also have some other advantages like adopting international standards, promote international trade, economic integration, helping government supports the domestic industries in reaching global market. It also allows authorities to better monitor and control imported goods, ensuring they meet the same high standard as local products. Overall, this alignment strengthens policy consistency, improves market surveillance, and supports sustainable industrial development. Then benefits to consumers and end users because they are important for manufacturers, government bodies. They also have so many importance for consumers. The adoption of IEC standards as EN standards provides several key benefits to consumers and end users, especially in terms of safety, reliability, and product quality. In short, we say these standards develop trust. Since these harmonized standards are based on globally recognized technical benchmarks, they ensure that products sold within the European market meet strict health, safety, and performance criteria. For consumers, this means greater confidence in the safety and durability of the products they use, whether it's electrical, household devices, medical equipment, laboratory tools, anything. Standardization also ensures product compatibility and interoperability, allowing users to combine equipment from different manufacturers without risk. Additionally, it fosters transparency as users can refer to well documented standards when making purchasing decisions by encouraging innovation under regulated conditions. These standards help ensure that consumers benefit from the latest technologies without compromising safety or usability. Overall, the harmonization of IEC and EN standards help protect consumers, reduce confusion in the marketplace, and enhances the overall user experience. Now we discuss the IEC in renewable energy. How these are important in renewable energy sources. IEC 61400 ensures safety and performance in wind turbines. It enables manufacturers to develop reliable systems and supports the global shift to sustainable energy. The International Electrotechnical Commission plays a vital role in the development and global adoption of standards for renewable energy systems. These standards cover a wide range of technologies, including solar, photovoltaic systems, wind turbines, hydropower, bioenergy, energy storage solutions. Then IEC standards ensure that renewable energy equipment is safe, efficient, reliable, and compatible with existing power grids and infrastructure. Then we will study EN standards in medical devices, how they are important for medical devices. EN ISO 13485 governs quality systems for medical devices. It ensures compliance with health regulations and support safe, effective healthcare innovations. These standards ensure that medical devices ranging from simple bandages to complex diagnostic machines meet strict requirements for safety, performance, and quality. EN standards provide detailed guidelines on design, manufacturing, testing, labeling of medical devices to protect both patients and healthcare professionals. Compliance with EN standards is often mandatory for CE marketing, which allows medical devices to be legally marketed and used throughout the Europe. Next, we see standardization in the digital era. In the digital era, ENR IEC standards play a crucial role in shaping the safe, reliable, and efficient development of emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, smart grids, things of internet, and cybersecurity. These standards provide a harmonized framework that ensures interoperability between digital systems and devices across different countries and industries. By aligning European norms with international IEC standards, Europe ensures that its technological infrastructure is compatible with global systems, reducing trade barriers and facilitating cross border innovation. One of the most important contributions of ENR IEC standards in the digital age is ensuring interoperability and connectivity. Then we see challenges in developing standards. How many challenges we are facing in developing these standards? Developing ENR IEC standards in the digital and industrial era comes with several challenges, mainly due to the rapid evolution of technologies and the need for international harmonization. One of the primary challenges is the fast pace of technological change. Technologies such as artificial intelligence, small grids, and advanced robotics are evolving quickly, making it difficult for IEC and European bodies like CE and ELEC, which creates EN standards to keep their standards up to date. By the time a standard is agreed upon and published, the underlying technology may have already advanced, creating a gap between the innovation and the regulation. Then we see standardization as a driver of innovation. Standards support innovation by creating safe framework for new technologies. They encourage collaboration, reduce risk, and accelerate technological advancements. Then we see role in achieving sustainable development goals, which we also call SDGs. ENR IEC standards play a vital role in supporting the achievement of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals by providing technical framework that promotes sustainability, safety, innovation, and global cooperation. These standards help countries, industries, and organizations implement the SDGs in a consistent and measurable way across the various sectors such as energy, healthcare, manufacturing, and infrastructure. For instance, IEC standards contribute directly to SDGs 7 SDG goal, which is affordable and clean energy, by supporting the development and safe implementation of technologies like solar panels, wind turbines, and smart energy grids. Then we see ENR IEC standards align with SDGs. A visual representation, a graph is showing future of global standardization. The future of standards lies in digitalization, green technologies, and global integration. Then we see summary and final reflection. EN and IEC standards are internationally recognized framework that set the foundation for ensuring quality, safety and compatibility in electrical, electronic and digital technologies. The International Electrotechnical Commission develops these standards at a global level, making them applicable worldwide, while the European norms are standards adopted by the European Committee for Standardization. Thank you. That's all from my side.